Sometimes the problem isn't what they said, it's what we assume they mean. Welcome to Daybreak. My name is Christopher Noah, and we're taking the next 5 minutes to start the day just a little bit better. It's Thursday, February 12th. Downtown Birmingham is clear this morning, cold air, bright sky. The weather may be quite different where you are, but it's daybreak, and it's time to get moving. We're building a 3-habit stack over the next several weeks: sunlight, breathwork, and mindfulness. Today, we're looking at the in-between moments. The moments when you don't have enough information, but your mind starts writing the story anyway. You get a short reply, a delay that feels like a statement, a K or a thumbs up that doesn't feel right. All at once, you're not just reading words, you're reading intent. You start hearing attitude in a neutral sentence. You start assigning motive to missing context. And if you're already stressed, tired, or overloaded, your mind tends to reach for the sharpest explanation first. So before we dive in, let's check in with our breath. Now, this is one of the quickest ways to find your center. Slow the breath and let the mind catch up. We're doing 5-5 breathing this week. Inhale through the nose for 5, exhale through the mouth for 5. Let's begin. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 5 more rounds. Just follow the breath. Keep the shoulders loose. One more. Great job. Most of the damage in our relationships doesn't come from what we know. It comes from what we fill in. When something is unclear, a short reply, a delayed response, a sentence with no warmth, your mind doesn't like that blank space, so it writes a story. And here's the part most people don't realize. The first story is often the harsh one. It's fast, it's protective, it assumes threat. The charitable read usually comes later, but only if you give yourself a moment to slow down. That's why the pause matters, not to be polite, to be accurate. Immanuel Kant put a stake in the ground. Treat people as ends, not as obstacles. In plain terms, the person on the other side of the message is not a problem to remove. They're not a speed bump in your day. They're a whole human being with a life you can't see and pressures you don't know. So today, here's the filter. Am I treating them like a person or like an interruption? Yes or no? If it's interruption, you'll try to win, punish, or control. If it's a person, you'll slow down enough to understand. Charity doesn't mean being naive. It means you don't declare a verdict when you don't have the evidence. You choose curiosity before conclusion. And here's the practice for today. Before you reply to a frustrating message, take 10 seconds and write one charitable interpretation. Maybe they meant blank. Then ask one clarifying question. Just to make sure I'm reading you right. Did you mean blank? Send that, not the first draft your stress wrote for you. And now you have proof that you're choosing a different strategy. And that's Daybreak. If you made it this far, subscribe. And for the deep dive on today's topic, visit daybreakkn.com. Tomorrow we'll build on this, how repair builds trust, and what to do when you miss the moment. Thanks for listening.